When it comes to printing your photographs, the debate ranges on. Are inkjet prints the future, or do darkroom prints still hold the crown? Today we're breaking down the pros and cons of both. Now, while it's not exactly an apples to apples comparison, we get a lot of customers asking which route should they take, especially if you're just starting to print your work. So let's dive in and help you decide which option best suits your needs. First up, let's talk about inkjet prints. If you're looking for precision, inkjet is hard to beat. These printers can produce incredibly sharp images with high resolution, making them a favorite for photographers who want to capture every detail. When it comes to color, inkjet printing really shines. The color range is impressive, which makes it an excellent choice for vibrant, true-to-life prints. Another big advantage is convenience. You don't need a dedicated darkroom, just a good printer, some high-quality paper, and the right ink. Plus, inkjet printing is versatile. Whether you prefer glossy, matte, or fine art paper, there are plenty of options to achieve the exact look you want. And if you need multiple copies of your work, inkjet makes it really easy to produce consistent, identical prints every single time. Now, that doesn't mean inkjet is perfect. One of the biggest downsides is cost. There's also the issue of longevity. While modern inkjet prints are better than ever, some inks can still fade over time, especially if they're not printed with archival materials or displayed under the wrong conditions.
The pros of darkroom developing is the silver gelatin prints will last forever. The pros are the film is made for the paper, made to be printed on the paper, so it kind of has a hand in glove feel to it. The cons are it takes a lot of space, takes a lot of water, takes a lot of chemistry, takes a lot of time. They have to be washed for half hour, takes several passes to get where you want to go. There's no retouching. I mean, there's some digital negatives that are working its way, which is awesome to see, but what's on the negative is what's on the print. That's a con to it. You can't take off a tattoo or a wrinkle or a scar or whatever. It is what it is, and that's obviously kind of part of the beauty. The enlarger is just basically a camera in reverse, in the sense that you still have a lens with an aperture, you have a shutter speed, which is your exposure time, and you have the paper, which is your film speed, or your film stock is your paper stock. They're just different ISOs. As you bend light using magenta for black and white, or magenta, yellow, cyan for color, that's what allows you to dial in whatever color you think is best, whatever contrast you think is best. And then from there, you can take whatever you've tested, and you can take that into the wet side, and by developing it with less or more agitation, it creates less or more contrast. And then from there, you go through your other steps of stop and fixer.
Now let's compare these two side by side. For detail and sharpness, inkjet often wins for precision, whereas darkroom offers a softer, organic feel. Color versus black and white. Inkjet excels in color, and darkroom shines for black and white photography. Cost efficiency. Inkjet can be more cost efficient for small runs, whereas darkroom has higher initial setup costs. So which should you choose? You'll want to choose inkjet if you need quick turnaround times, you're focused on color accuracy and detail, and you want to reproduce for sales and portfolios. Choose darkroom if you love the hands-on process, you work primarily in black and white, and you're aiming for traditional craftsmanship and archival quality.
A big reason to choose darkroom silver gelatin prints is if you're selling it. It's a one of one. It can be made into a series, but it could be sold as one. And going in and seeing an inkjet print in a gallery is going to command a certain number of dollars. Going in with an archival silver gelatin print, you're going to be able to command a much higher price.
At the end of the day, it really just depends on your artistic goals, workflow, and budget. And hey, who's to say you can't choose one? Many photographers use both. If this helped you decide or sparked new questions, drop a comment below. And if you love learning about photography and printing, don't forget to like and subscribe.